Welcome to Streaming Box Now. This is the first official video of the channel when it comes to the first device that we're going to be reviewing. Now, the way the structure of this works, we take one box, we look at it and see everything that you get outside of the box, what's inside of the box. Also with your streaming, whatever is inside of it, like your software, your specs, we break it down and we make sure everything is working how it's supposed to. And if it doesn't, we'll show you that too. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Today we are going to be starting with the 4K Firestick. This is probably one of the most popular devices out there in the market, and basically the biggest reason is because of how compact it is and how everybody was selling this back in the day as side loading and stuff like that. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and break it down here for you guys. So let's come over here and see exactly what it is that you get. So first off, the packaging here looks pretty good. It looks very clean, very neat. The material, the box, everything is put together very well and very nicely. It just looks very good. Just the presentation by itself looks great. Now, just unlocking this thing and opening it up, when you pull this thing out here, everything is in this box right here. So here is everything that you will receive. So the first thing that you get here is you want to look at the manual. Very simple, just says how to plug it in, what's the stuff that you get inside the box, and then just some of the specs for your remote, which is great. And then, of course, you get like an additional, your Alexa remote control. How can you talk to her? What can you control off of it? So it's very neat. Everything's in full color. This is actually very cool how they could do that and not provide you just something cheap and in black and white. So that's great that they have that in color. The second thing is they do have your power cable here. Now with this power cable, it's very sturdy. Just the attention to detail and just little tiny things like that look really cool. And they do it on both sides. But this is your power cable and it is connected via USB. So it's very simple. This thing here is super small. It feels comfortable to the hand. It does not feel cheap. That's pretty cool how they also have the Amazon logo there. A lot of people don't do that, so that's very good that they do that. And all you got to do is just connect this guy right there and connect this to your Fire Stick, and that's pretty much it. Now, when it comes to this is your extended HDMI cable. So if you don't want your Fire Stick connected directly to your TV and is just very, very close, I highly recommend using something like this to keep it a little bit cooler just in case you do have a hot TV. And it's very easy. All you got to do is just plug it in from here to there. And then from here, this one will go to the back end of your TV. And then that will provide you some space and some breathing room for your Fire Stick. Now with the Fire Stick itself, all that is just your power. So it's very simple. You just plug this one in right there. And then you are good to go. Now it does come with 2 of the Amazon Basic batteries. Again, they're called Basics, for example. These are just very standard, nothing fancy, but they do work great with the remote. Now the final thing here is the remote itself. This remote is very nice, very comfortable. You have your power, your voice right there, up, down, left, right, and the center is your push, your home button, your settings, your backwards, forwards, back. This is your reverse button, I should say. Your pause, play, volume, and your mute button. And this is very nice because you just put your thumb right there where this little groove is at. And you can pop that up and your batteries go inside and then you're good to go. Alright, so let's go ahead and plug this all in here and see exactly what we get. So first thing is the remote feels very, very good, very comfortable. I'm going to come here and turn on the device. And there goes Amazon. And everything looks very clean so far. The remote, I'll tell you this, it feels very, very comfortable to the hand. One trick here that people sometimes don't know about is when you do get a brand new remote, it says searching for your remote, tap here. One thing to do is if you hold that button for 30 seconds, if you get a brand new remote, you will be able to sync it. So right now I'm just pressing it. You can see the light going on and it's not reading it yet. So one of the things I like to hold it, and you'll see that button, that light turning off and on right there that is just blinking. So what it's doing is just pairing the remote. So there we go. It finally paired. The light did change to, it was like a green, blue, and then it just says hit the play button. So we're going to do that now. It's already set to English. and it's gonna, all you got to do is just connect to your network. From here, it will check some updates, so let it do its thing. Add your Amazon account. Now just follow some on-screen instructions. Now a really cool feature here is it says what brand do you have, and it syncs with whatever TV you got. Now I got all Samsung everything, and right now I am doing a demonstration with my computer, so for now I'll just choose Samsung. But when you do, it's gonna say please make sure this is on. Click a little bit here, a little bit of there, hit yes. Once everything is set, hit OK, and you're good. Now one of the first things it says, choose your streaming services. Everything is free to add, some will require payment for full access. So when you first get to it, you could do get started and choose whatever you like. So these are some of the popular ones that you can get right off the bat. So you got Fulio, Hulu, Disney Plus, Showtime, HBO, CBS. You got your live TV streaming. This is cable login required. Then of course you got sports. And for this, some of these will require a login also. And then of course some of your favorites. And we're gonna go ahead and skip to continue. Now once everything opens up, this is what you get. Right off the bat, you get the Amazon screen, you get your apps and channels, you got Amazon Prime. If you have Prime, this is the best for when it comes to Amazon Prime. But this is where you're gonna go. Now if you want to look at everything that you have, if you come to the far right here, you're gonna see where it says see all. So these are all the apps that come included with this little cloud that you see where it says Netflix, and then on the top right it has a little cloud. That means it's in my cloud. I could download it if I want, or if I don't have to. So because I have other Amazon devices, it's just saying, hey, you downloaded this before, you can get it here if you like. Now some of the stuff that comes included that out the box that you're going to see is Prime Video, IMDb, Amazon Music, you got photos, and if you keep scrolling just a little further down, and that's pretty much it. You're going to see like just several apps here. I'll just slightly scroll through it. These are all within the cloud, and it's going to, it'll be slightly different from yours to mine, and you just pick whatever it is that you like. Now let's go ahead and look for the settings within the device, because you guys are always wondering what is it that I do get with this. So the system on this is Amazon, the device is Mantis, and the device is a TV. So you get, it's advertised 8 gigs of hard drive space. Now after you have all the system apps included, you're left with 5.4. Not a lot of room for stuff to download, so just be picky with what you do get. Don't load this with too much. Now it also has 1.5 gigs of RAM. Wish it had the 2 gigs of RAM, but 1.5 is good. As long as it works, it's going to work just fine. Now if you come here to the CPU, this is running a 64-bit ARM Cortex A53 with a quad core. Now if you do come here to display, it is running a 1920 by 1080, so the cable is 1920 by 1080. So if you get anything with 4K, it's gonna upscale it. All right, we're gonna look right into that right now. As far as Android, it is running 7.1.2 Nougat. I know some people are gonna be surprised, like, wait, we're on Android 9. How is a Fire Stick running Android 7? Well, there you go. Now the device is not rooted, so you won't be able to do all the crazy things if you were thinking about rooting the device. And the one thing I did forget to mention is the Bluetooth version is 4. Now when it comes to codecs, the codecs on this thing here is running MPEGs, HEVC, MPEG-4, H.263 ABC. A lot of the stuff does support with when it comes to video 4K quality, because it does have that 1080 cable on it already installed. There's nothing that you could really do about it to unplug it. It's going to be true 1080p. It's not going to be true 4K. It's going to be an upscaled 4K if it does push it. Now with the Dolby Vision, you're going to get some really good surround sound. You get some of the raw audio and the encoders, everything 263, 264, everything is in here very good. The only one that's missing is 265, but that should be okay. It should be able to handle it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I'm trying to give you guys all the different specs, all the stuff that you can get on it. It has a lot of good stuff in there. Some people are going to say, wait, Android 7, we're almost at Android 10. Does that mean we're going to be up for a new upgrade pretty soon with the Fire Stick? Maybe, maybe not. The 4K Fire Stick, it is built for their Amazon platform. for their Prime platform, and everything works really, really good. If you guys have any questions, let me know about the device below. As always, you guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys soon.